All right, I just got home, and the best thing to come home to is some packages. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got. These are some stuff I've been waiting for. When I got some money back from FAU, I went ahead and purchased these things for myself, but also for people when I train in the future. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Start with the bigger box first. I already know what these are, but we'll pretend like I don't. Bands on bands on bands, 10 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands. So this is a shipment from EliteFTS. They're known for their bands, of course. It smells so weird, the smell of these bands, but so I got bands of different tensions here. I have a micro band, so that's the smaller one here. This one here is a micro band. This one I think specifically will be good for like upper body warming up before upper body session, mobility, things like that. That's why I got the micro. Then the next one I have is the mini. So this one right here is the mini. Also would be good for some upper body work, but it's just a little more tension. This is the average band. This one's super thick. This one I plan to use more for some stretches. There's certain stretches you can do. I'll probably show them at some point. You can wrap them around and stretch your lat by bending over, and you're able to add some rotation into it when you use these guys. So these are cool for that, and also for assisted push-ups for people who can't do a push-up, but so you don't have to do the push-up with your knee on the floor. You can do assisted with bands in a squat rack. So that's what I got those for. And then the last one. This is called the light band. It's not very light. This is pretty substantial, but once again, pretty much for the same reason as the average band, just less resistance. So if somebody progresses, and mostly keeping female clients in mind, as somebody progresses, they can go from the regular band to the light band and stuff like that, and also for maybe a lighter stretch, things like that. So I thought these would be good to have in my gym bag, in my arsenal. They are at the gym, the powerlifting gym that I go to from time to time. They already have bands like this, but now I have my own set to take with me. And I also got some floss, they call it. So some companies, I think they call it voodoo floss. This is for mobility, injury, rehab type of thing. So I got some floss here. I might try some stuff with my ankle and my hip. Some videos out there, so we'll see what I can do with this. I've heard it's been beneficial, and all of this stuff was on sale on EliteFTS, so I went ahead and I copped it. Time to open the second package. Hey, now this is not a regular slingshot. I really don't, at least at this point, have an interest in buying the slingshot for overload work, but this is actually the hip circle. As you can see, if you decided to read the top, I got a size large, which fits most people. So this will be good, really good for warming up. Right now I'm having a problem with my left hip, and I think this should really help with some corrective exercises that I plan to do to help fire my left glute medius, which I think is having some problems because my right glute is always tight and my left one is not. So this is going to help me with that. Also help on some mobility with external rotation and things like that. This will also be good for people that are unable to squat with their knees out, who have problems with the knees caving in. This would be a good tool to have for those kind of people. So I already have somebody in mind just thinking about it. So that'll be good for that. And I'm really excited to use this and see different ways that I can use it in warm-ups and things like that. So that's really cool, really excited. This thing is really, it's a lot tighter. It's heavy resistance. It's not a joke. Like, this thing is a legit thing. So I'm probably gonna actually try this on and see how it works. And that's the stuff that I got. So pretty excited to put these things to use and use them on others. So those are my pickups for today. Wanted to share the excitement of opening these boxes, and you'll probably see all these things again in the future. It is. Yeah, it's a lot of resistance. It's no joke. Now I understand why they say even just walking with it on is a good way to warm up your hips with it, because this is pretty serious. Wow. Yeah, this thing is gonna get put to some good use. That's it for the video. If you liked it, give it a like, share, do whatever you want with it. Hit the subscribe button if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Same thing, kind of, for me. For me, it's more of a fear of kind of being like everybody else, you know what I mean? A fear of